Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's meeting of the Public Facilities Commission. Go right ahead.
Good morning, Commissioners. Good afternoon, actually. This meeting is being recorded and broadcast live. Before we get started, I've asked Colleen Daly, the PFC Secretary, to take a roll call of the meeting participants. Colleen, if you would please conduct the roll call.
Thank you, TT. Please unmute your device and confirm your presence when I call your name. Beginning roll call with the Commission. Catherine Craven, Chair.
Present.
Larry Mamoli, Commissioner.
Present.
TT Lee, Legal Advisor.
Present.
Catherine Pendleton, Article Clerk.
Present.
And with PFD, Niall Murphy, Chief of Staff.
Present.
Rowan McNulty, Senior Project Manager.
Present.
I'll read for the record the remainder of the individuals in attendance. Attendees do not need to unmute their device when I call the name. Carlton Jones, Assistant Director for Operations. Pedro Hernandez, Project Manager. And this concludes roll call. Thank you.
Thank you, Colleen. The first order of business before you today concerns draft meeting minutes for the Public Facilities Department and Mayor's Office of Housing from the prior meetings, which took place on April 15th, 2022. Is there a motion to approve these meeting minutes?
Motion to approve.
Second, all in favor? Aye. Thank you.
Thank you. The meeting minutes for April 15th for PFD and MOH are hereby approved. Beginning today with Public Facilities Department, with Niall Murphy. For PFD, we have one vote request on the agenda for today. Vote number 1 is being presented by Roland McNulty, Senior Project Manager with PFD. This concerns an amendment to the vote of July 22nd, 2020 regarding a contract with Gale Associates Incorporated to provide architectural design and construction administration services associated with the Josiah Quincy Elementary School envelope project located at 885 Washington Street in Chinatown. This request is for an increase of $214,707.58 to the contract amount, along with the time extension to the contract expiration date through August 31st, 2024. Rowan, if you would please present your vote request.
Thank you so much, TT. Good afternoon, Commissioners. I'm here today to request the Public Facilities Commission's approval to amend the city's contract with Gale Associates for the JQES, or Josiah Quincy Elementary School envelope project. The JQES project began in March of 2019 with the completion of a Capital Improvements Project Request, or CIPR, by Russo Bar Associates. The CIPR identified roof replacement, selective window replacement, and selective exterior repair as the primary needs for the existing building. Following the completion of the CIPR, PFD selected Gale Associates as the designer for the project via the designer selection process. At its July 22nd, 2020 meeting, the PFC approved a fee of $464,998 with Gale Associates, which included $50,000 of additional services. Gale's amended fee will add $214,707.58, which includes $50,000 of additional services, bringing their total fee to $679,705.58 for the project. PFD has evaluated this fee based on a revised cost estimate of $13 million, which reflects the additional scope which has been added to the project as a result of deferred maintenance items which were not identified originally. Gale's amended fee is 5.18% of the revised construction cost, which puts it well below the 7.4% prescribed by PFD's designer fee schedule for renovations of schools. Working closely with Boston Public Schools, PFD and Gale Associates have identified a significant amount of additional scope which needs to be addressed by this project. The scope includes additional window replacement, repair and replacement of fin tube radiators, additional exterior wall repair, and use of a scheduling consultant to assist with phasing of the work. As noted in the CIPR, the existing windows have reached the end of their useful life. The glazing has not been replaced in many areas, and the entire system has limited thermal capacity and is a great source of heat loss for the existing building. In addition, several of the existing windows have fin tube radiators, which are either partially or completely attached to the window frames. This additional scope will replace all of the existing windows which are in conflict with the fin tube radiators. Also, as noted in the CIPR, the exterior building walls are showing various types of deterioration. The concrete masonry unit wall areas are in need of cleaning, replacement of exterior blocks, and repointing of deteriorated mortar joints. During walkthroughs of the building, BPS identified a number of additional areas on the occupiable roof which are also in need of repair and replacement. These include deteriorated expansion joint covers and spalling of cast-in-place concrete stairs. Due to the expanded scope of the project, PFD has also recommended that Gale utilize a scheduling consultant since most of the proposed work cannot take place during the school year. This amendment will allow Gale and PFD to work with a consultant to schedule and manage the contractor's work so that they have the least impact on the school and attendance within the existing building. Finally, this ABR also includes an extension of contract time for Gale. Gale's current contract expires in October of 2023, and the current schedule requires that the work be phased over several years so that the existing school can remain operational. The current schedule calls for the work to be completed in June of 2024, and the extension of contract time will extend Gale's current contract to August 31st, 2024, which will allow for punch list and closeout work to take place over the summer of 2024. This contract time extension will also allow adequate time for Gale to participate in all construction phase service activities up to and including closeout. If I may direct your attention to the PowerPoint slides for the project. Thank you, Catherine. Slide number 1 shows an aerial view of the JQES campus located at 885 Washington Street in Boston's Chinatown neighborhood. The aerial view also shows the South Cove Community Health Center as well as the residential Quincy Tower, both of which share the footprint of the new JQES campus. Next slide, please. Slide number 2 is a street view of the existing JQES building, looking southwest from the corner of Washington and Oak Streets, and also showing some of the exterior repair work which will be addressed by the project. Next slide. Slide number 3 shows photographs of some of the additional window and security screen replacement scope, which will be addressed by Gale's amended contract. Slide 4 shows photographs of some of the additional fin tube radiator and exterior repair scope, which will be addressed by Gale's amended contract as well. In conclusion, if approved, this ABR will be an important piece of the city's goal of having the existing building envelope renovated by the fall of 2024. The Public Facilities Department respectfully requests the Public Facility Commission's approval of this ABR. Thank you very much for your consideration, and if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
Thank you, Jay. Any questions?
More of a technical one. I'm assuming the scheduler is going to work like on the outside exterior. Obviously could be done in September, October, and things like that. Obviously the windows and any heating system you can't do during the school year. But I'm assuming they will be doing work during the school year of those items they can perform.
Yes, that's correct, Commissioner. PFD has met with the school on several occasions, and we've worked out a phasing plan so that most of the work, the demolition work, which would be disruptive to the existing occupants, would be done in the summer and off hours potentially as well. And then the new construction work would be phased so that that could take place, and the school would still have certain areas of the building available to them for their use.
No other questions? Motion to approve.
Okay, seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. You guys have it.
Thank you. Vote number 1 is hereby approved. This concludes PFD's agenda for today. Is there a motion to adjourn this portion of the meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
Seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we're just going to take a little break until D&D MOH gets situated.